It's been a few years since I showed this greenhouse. Said I'd give an update, and I've actually made changes a couple of different times, so it's about time I finally followed up. So on the outside, you can see that I've added some translucent, tinted translucent panels, corrugated roofing material I pulled off of another project that I had. I re-roofed a garden shed area. I added this fencing around the base. It was picket fence, and I found that the goats could sometimes squeeze their head through there and puncture the plastic and actually get to some of the plant leaves and nibble on them some. So I went ahead and just filled them in solid. The windows, I had windows that I could roll up and Velcro in place and then lower as needed. And finally that plastic just dry rotted, so right now I've just added some plastic to cover up the windows for now. I did add a gutter to the top, and that gutter goes to a little rain catchment system. Got three approximately 55-gallon drums over here on a stand I built to give it just a little bit of head pressure so I could connect a hose. The hose runs inside, and I just got finished watering the plants inside. The tops, I cut out a circle and put a ceramic pot. Within that, if you can see it, I've got lava rock. That lava rock keeps leaves and stuff out, but it doesn't let the water evaporate out. It'll condense on the rocks, drip back in, so it maintains most of the water in the system. It also lets it breathe so the water can drain. Those two just have holes cut on because they were solid top drums, whereas this one's a screw on top, so I drilled multiple holes in the top of it, put screen on it, and then lava rock. I've used pea gravel in the past and it works all right, but if you have it on a gutter like some of the other ones I have, it washes away. So we've got the light can penetrate the roof, and this is the north side here, so I really don't need light to come through because the sun is south of us, and therefore it's coming in this direction. So I've got the back, or the east side, allow sun in, south side, west side, and the roof. The bottom is pretty much blacked out. So let's see, I got a little drainage just because this slopes down here. I can catch water and let it drain around. I was getting some soil built up against the outside. I ran plastic down so it didn't get on the inside and never did touch the actual wood, since I had it up on bricks a little bit, but it was getting close to it, so I had to clean that up a little bit. A couple lemons I just picked. It's let's see, mid-November, and had some late lemons come out, and they went ahead and picked those. So I've got a plastic line door, and then the base all the way around is lined in plastic. That gives a 3.5-inch air gap. It's not completely solid, but it is a little bit of space to give some insulation. Ran the plastic over, just nailed it. Most of it I ran inside the studs most of the way around, just to give a solid block for wind, and the black, it may help retain a little bit of heat. In the past, I've had hay bales lining the outside and stacked things on top of it. They broke down over time, and I ended up just cleaning it out. Let the animals come in here and eat away till we're back down to bare dirt, so I could finish the project. These guys, some of them have gotten so big, and typically I'll prune before I put them in here, but that's about 7 to 8 foot tall right there. So got mainly just citrus in here right now. Had some pepper plants. Thought I'd try to salvage. We had a freeze. Got colder than I thought it was going to. Supposed to be 33 and it ended up getting 28. So pepper plants died. I was going to try to let those stay in here, but nonetheless, we've got the windows low on one side and high on the other side. They put 2 layers of plastic on there. You know, one on the inside, one on the outside, just to kind of trap the warmth in here, and it's done fairly well. So far, no major issues. I did go back and paint the studs and that bottom board all the way around. Also sprayed for termites just around the posts and stuff before I put the plastic up. So I think that's the only updates we have, but it's been a few years and it's still working, functioning fine. Probably could use some shelving for the smaller plants so I could double stack, you know, on one side and then have the taller plants on the other side, but that's going to be up to whatever you have. So next year I'm probably going to leave this guy out. I did some research, in the Arctic frost satsuma can take some temperatures down into the teens. I think I've even read down into some single digits and survive. So I'm going to probably go ahead and plant that guy and just see if he makes it. That's it for the update on the greenhouse. If you have any questions, post them and I'll try to get back with you. It's nothing fancy, just something thrown together primarily out of scrap material. I bought very little, just enough to kind of complete some of the project.